What's going on, guys? Coming to you again with another devotion this morning. Today I'm going to be talking a bit about John 12:24. I'm not going to read it out for you directly, but I'm just going to point out a few things that I believe can impact anyone in what area of life that they're in right now. John 12:24 talks about that unless a kernel of wheat falls to the ground and dies, only then can something new come out of it. And it's the same concept with seed and anything that we sow. That seed has to go into the ground and die and then produce roots and then grow into something else that's not a seed anymore, and it grows into a plant. And I want to tell you this morning that it's the same thing with your life. Unless you can agree to have some things in your life die, have your old lifestyle die, have your old habits die, then and only then can you move into a type of newness of life. So what do I mean by newness of life? Let's say you want financial change. Unless your old financial habits die, unless your spending habits die, unless the old way that you made money dies, then and only then can you start having another way to make money. If that makes any sense to you. Let's talk about fitness and health. Unless your old way of eating and your old way of exercise and your old way of how you lived your life when it came to your health and fitness dies, then and only then can you adopt a new life and develop new habits and change things in your life. Basically, you have to leave behind the former things. Leave behind the things that didn't get you the results, that didn't get you the progress. You have to leave behind anything that held you back, that kept you bondage. And a lot of time it's sin, because let me tell you this. Sometimes we rank sin in the Bible. The truth is, when you translate sin to its original text, in the word, it's simply missing the mark. It means missing the mark when you translate it to its original root. So sin is just missing the mark. Now, what is really missing the mark in your life? Maybe you're so close to being on the right path, but something happens and then, you know what? It just throws you off a little bit. You were doing so well, something happens, and now whatever the case is, it's like you're just not on that path anymore and something has distracted you. So maybe a distraction, missing the mark in your life, can be sin, right? You were going so well with your relationship with God. You were reading His Word every day. You were praying every day. You were doing the things that got you to a certain point, and then you fell off. Well, I would consider that sin, because sin is simply missing the mark. So my encouragement to you today is exactly what John says in this book. John 12:24, when it says, unless a kernel of wheat falls to the ground and dies, and he talks about something new can come out of that. It's the same thing I want you to apply to your life today. You have to give up certain things and then accept certain things. It's very difficult to surrender all to Jesus if you're still sharing the life that you proclaim to Christ with the enemy. If you're still trying to share the life that you state that you devote to Christ with sin and bad habits and those types of things. And it's not just for spirituality and righteousness, it's for finances, it's for health, it's for fitness, it's for how you do at your job, it's for how you run a business if you have one, it's for everything, it's how you run your family, right? Leave behind the old things that kept you back. Leave behind the things that didn't get you the results that you want, and start walking in the newness of life. And in all things, trust the Lord. Rely on Jesus Christ, because He is your source. He is where your strength will come from in those moments when you even question if you can walk in that newness of life. And when you feel like you may not have the strength to carry on, He's saying, yeah, you're right, you don't have the strength, but rely on me, because I am your source of strength. I am your provider. I am your El Shaddai. I am your God of more than enough. I am the one who can take you from point A to point B to point C all the way to point Z and get you where you need to go. So guys, have an awesome day today. Take care. God bless. Walk in the newness of life. Take care now.